Tuned with us at Big C at CNBC TV 18 Prime. Avinash Gupta, VC Gem and Jewelry Council, now joins us on the show to talk about gold and silver prices and, of course, demand going forward. Mr. Gupta, hi, thank you so much for your time. First of all, on the gold prices itself, it still is a very strong gain that we are looking at in the current year for the gold prices, almost 52 to 53% on the higher side. But the kind of FOMO and euphoria that we saw in the last couple of months when the gold prices were going higher now seems to be abating as the gold prices have seen some profit taking, even seeing some consolidation right now.
Thank you, Manisha ji. Good afternoon, everyone. And yes, rightly told by you, still so far it's more than 50% growth in this current year. So when the prices go up so high, a deep correction with the profit taking was on the cards, and it has come and it has consolidated from there. And it is in a very, very strong consolidation phase. Definitely, there is a high which is still there, and all the commentaries of all the international banks are still saying about $5,000. But definitely, we feel we have to be cautious. Another 3 to 4% down can be there, and investors have to be cautious when they are taking the fresh investment call. So I think when it comes to jewelry, definitely jewelry has a very good season during Diwali, and post Diwali also follow-up buying is going on, and people are looking jewelry buying because the festive season is gone, but the wedding season is in. So it is going to be a very good 3 months from now. As far as jewelry is concerned, all the numbers which are coming out from the jewelry companies are showing what we were talking about, that the jewelry sales are still intact. Even the prices have gone up so much. So confidence of consumer in gold is still intact. And I see that to be intact for the next 3 months also. Definitely, there will be a little bit of corrections going on, but still we are on the top. We are going to see still bullish trend going on.
Mr. Gupta, I take your point here because, as you said, all the jewelry third quarter numbers that are coming in do show a very, very strong positive buying that we've seen. Some of the jewelry companies actually displaying record numbers as well, even at these very, very high gold prices. But moving on from here, for this current quarter now, what is the kind of wedding season demand that we are anticipating? We do understand that for India, bridal jewelry is still 50 to 55% of overall gold bought in an year. Are you looking at those heavy pieces and high caratages pieces still doing well?
Manisha ji, is rightly told by you, we have a 50-55% sales of wedding, and this quarter sees the highest number of weddings. A reason being very clear, because everyone wants to enjoy the winters of India, which is very good. So that's the reason a maximum number of weddings are going to happen in this quarter, and there is a number which has come, which is more than 4 lakh weddings which are going to be there in this quarter. So if that number is correct, then we are anticipating a better number than the last year, because the gold prices have already gone up. So, and as far as the pieces of higher caratages and higher weight is concerned, bridal jewelry is for the heavier side. So it is going to see the heavier pieces selling more. But definitely people are looking at 18 karat and 22 karat to buy the jewelry for their weddings, because now people are looking gold as an investment which is giving a very high return compared to other investments. So that also is there on the heads of the people. So definitely they are going to go for the heavier pieces in this season. And we are anticipating a number which is roughly around 10% higher in volume in this season, as and roughly around 35 to 40% in the value terms in this quarter. Manisha ji.
All right. 4 lakh weddings in India in this quarter itself, and imagine how much of gold is going to be bought for that matter. Mr. Gupta, how are you also looking at the gold prices from here on? As you said, this is a very strong consolidation phase that we're looking at in case of gold. But we've seen almost 4,400 on the higher side. We're trading at around 4,000 below that even. What is the range that you're working with now for this quarter?
Honestly speaking, Manisha ji, on the lower side, I don't see the number going down below 3,800 for sure. And on the top, we might see a break of the all-time high of 44.85 also, 43.85. So I am bullish on the top, but as a caution, I am looking at $3,800 as the low.
Mr. Gupta, much of this, of course, is the bridal buying at this point in time. But if you look at the World Gold Council data that came in for the third quarter of this year, it does show that the jewelry demand has been quite weak, not just in India, but various other regions around, especially Asia. Investment demand on the other side has been stronger. Now, a lot of people buy jewelry as an investment as well. Do you see investment as a demand, even as prices have seen a decline, to just about continue?
See, investments are going to continue, and in India, jewelry is also considered a part of investments from the major part of the people. And this year, I think in the wedding season, people are looking at gold jewelry more than the diamond jewelry. Earlier, diamond jewelry was considered for the bridal thing, and gold jewelry is considered on the second set by the big ticket people. But on the big ticket side, now gold is also being consumed for the bridal jewelry. That's a different take altogether. So that is the very big reason why I said we might see a 10% growth this year in gold jewelry sales during this wedding season. That's the very important thing which I consider when I look at 10% growth in the jewelry number. So I think we in this particular season, in this particular quarter, we might see a 10% growth because this is considered as an investment also, because a lot of people have roughly around 8 to 10% value addition in gold, which they pay compared to the studded jewelry. So I think this will be taken it as an investment tool for people in India.
Mr. Gupta, let's talk about silver as well, because that's another thing that you also deal in very, very strongly on. And the silver prices have been more volatile. This one also has come off from its all-time high of almost $54.50 to around $47.50 or thereabouts. How are you looking at the silver prices from here on for this quarter, and how are you looking at the silver demand from here on?
See, silver demand has been very phenomenal during Dhanteras Diwali season. And when it comes to the price part, I am looking again in silver. I don't see silver going down below $44 for sure. And on the top, in next 3 months, I see $60, $65 for silver. So both the things are there. Definitely, investor has to be cautious when it comes to buying. They have to think that we are buying an asset which has a potential to go down by 10%, but has a potential to go up by 30%. So both sides, they have to think, and then only they have to invest. But when it comes to articles and jewelry, the demand of silver articles and jewelry is going up drastically in India, because people are buying jewelry of silver who don't have the pockets to afford the price rise of gold. So they are shifting towards silver. And in article space, people have understood that this is the best investment as well as the gifting article. So I think that is also giving a good impact on silver consumption. Manisha ji.
How are you also looking at the silver imports in this year? Because various reports and various surveys suggest that we could be looking at anywhere between 5,000 to 7,000 tons of silver coming into India for the year 2025 also.
Yeah, definitely. As I told you, the consumption has gone up, and India is majorly dependent on imports. Only Hindustan Zinc and the other small players are there who are manufacturing in India, which is a very small percentage. So definitely we are looking at 5,000 to 6,000 tons of silver getting imported in this financial year.
You also mentioned that it's gold first and then perhaps diamonds as a segment that seems to be picking up. Now, diamond prices haven't gone really anywhere, much lower than where they were in 2022, and they actually have declined on a quarter-on-quarter basis as well. Is that something that will push people to diamonds, or do you think it is gold which will continue to rule?
No, actually, on diamond front, lab grown gave a very tough time for diamond people. If I look at that particular aspect, diamond is started picking up back because people have understood natural is natural, and people are buying diamonds more now. And if I look at the numbers of last year on diamond jewelry sales, they will definitely show up a very good recovery in this particular financial year. Diamond sales are going up. I told you earlier, people were giving the first preference to diamond jewelry then gold was given a very small percentage. Now with the gold prices going up, the gold jewelry sales have gone up. It does not mean people are not buying diamond jewelry. So people earlier were shifting their mindset towards the lab grown, but now lab grown people are buying only on solitaires. When it comes to jewelry, diamond is still on. And definitely in the smaller sizes of diamonds have not gone down so much. So it will keep the confidence of the consumer intact on diamond jewelry as said.
All right, so people are buying gold and silver, and natural diamond is back. And only when you want to buy big solitaires and rocks is when lab grown comes into picture. Mr. Gupta, as always, thank you so much for joining in and making sense of all that's happening in case of gold, silver, diamonds, and of course the Indian jewelry market therein. Also, thank you for sharing the price view for the gold and silver going forward.